Are you in the process of creating something and you keep on bumping into hurdles and problems, and it feels like you're not moving forward as fast as you should, and you're feeling a frustration with this because this is very close to your heart, and this is something you really, really want to create and share with the world? Well, then this reading is for you. So, hello, this is the I Ching reflection for today. So let's have a look and see what the I Ching has got to guide us on to this. So my name is Hanna. I am happy to have you here. You're very welcome. Okay. So we're starting by rooting into the present moment. Breathing in and out through our nose. Feeling the stomach expand as you breathe in and contract as you breathe out. So you're breathing normally, but you're having deep breath. No shallow breath here, okay. So as you breathe in, the spine rises towards the sky. Crown point connecting towards the sky. Chin slightly, as the spine rises into the base of the skull, your chin tilts inwards a little bit. So it means that your crown point is fully connected to the sky above. And as you breathe out, you relax, but you do not collapse. You feel the weight on the surface below you, connecting deeply to Mother Earth below. And as you breathe in, you rise. And as you breathe out, you sink. But you are this connector in between heaven and earth, okay? So you stay with your breath, and I will draw the hexagram. So how are the energies around us today, and how do we best navigate them in order to have the most smooth and joyous day forward? And specifically, can we look at our movement forward with what we are creating and how we can deal with these obstacles that keeps coming our way? Okay. We've got 24 turning back, with 51 taking action, and 2 responding here. So the second hexagram, responding. And what this is speaking about, yeah. So these obstacles that you keep on bumping into is very clear here. Here, if you look at this present hexagram, which is turning back, we've got 5 yin lines and then 1 yang at the bottom, and it means that we are starting to take action here, right? But we're just at the beginning of what we are creating. So there is little yang energy. There's not an awful lot, but we want to go forward really quick. And then an obstacle occurs in order for us to stop and turn back, okay? And then we're moving into taking action again. But because we might be moving too fast, we are being stopped in order so we can stop and take stock and see where we're heading, okay? It is natural that when we start something new and when it's connected to our heart, when this is our soul's purpose, then we want to move forward and we want to make sure we can work on this one. But we need to take it slow and allow it to unfold as it should, okay? So every time you run into an obstacle, it is you being stopped a little bit, you know. Don't rush forward. Take each step at the time. And what you can decide to do is, okay, so you run into an obstacle there, so maybe let go of that and then move into something else. Or just go into meditation. Do your Qigong practice or do your yoga practice or something. Take a break and just reflect a little bit before you're moving forward as well. And it could be also that you are overworking at the moment. You start early in the morning and you do working. You keep on working all throughout the day and you're working into late hours of the evening. And then there are obstacles, right? It's just stopping you from burning out because you don't have an awful lot of young energy at the moment. This is just the beginning, right? You've come out of like something you've let go of the old, and this was quite draining, I have a feeling, right? And now you're stepping into this new, although there's something that your heart is calling out for you to do, you don't have the strength yet to move forward in that speed. So you don't want to burn yourself out. And then the universe comes in with obstacles, okay, to stop you. So although you want to move forward and start creating this and it feels really urgent, maybe there is like a future income or something. There might be something very, very practical that makes you want to move forward faster than you will. But I think here the underlying energy here is responding, is the earth energy, is Mother Earth, and is telling you that you are being nourished, okay? As long as you keep on taking action, right? As long as you keep on moving forward, not just sitting and just thinking you're being nourished and it's all going to unfold on its own, but then also rest into this earth energy as well at times, you know, to receive as well. Because the underlying energy of responding is very yin. It's all yin, actually. It's like the most yin in the hexagram, and this is in the I Ching, and it's the second hexagram in the I Ching. And I see it a little bit like the first hexagram, number 1, which is Qian, which is initiating, and it's the initial spark, and it's all yang. It's like it's just the most yang you can get. And that's the initial spark. And then the most yin is the feminine aspect. And it's like a mother that is responding to the needs of her children, and maybe to the needs of her husband, or the needs of her extended family, to the needs. Like very often, like a woman is responding, looking after too many things. She needs to remember to respond to herself as well and nourish herself as well. But what I want to come with this here, when I'm saying it's like the yin and yang aspect and how everything is changing. And despite this underlying energy here is very much about responding and just finding a great leader and following, it's also about being the great leader yourself and following yourself and being true to yourself. So you respond to what comes to you, but you remain true to yourself as well. And although it might look like a mother is just a follower, have no power in anything, and although she is responding to the needs of her children, she's also leading them, right? And she might respond to the needs of her husband, but she's also, by this, building the house and the home and all this, right? And then being a leader. I think this is where we sort of miss it in today's society, that there is not one thing that is just one thing. Right? Although we are here in the deepest responding energy, like the most yin aspect, there is always a bit of yang in anything. And on the other side, if it's the most yang, there's always a bit of yin. The one thing is never just one thing. So even this responding to what's coming is also becomes a leadership quality. Like the mother is responding to her needs of her children, she's also leading. By that, she is leading them, right? Teaching them how to grow up and be strong, independent, loving, kind people who can create their wonderful life. Okay. So that was a sidetrack. But also it's very much about how you should lead yourself in this. So respond to yourself, respond to these obstructions that comes, and then to nourish yourself. Maybe now is the time to have a meal. Maybe now is the time to have meditation before you move forward again, taking action, the next step on your journey, and then turning back again. listening to yourself, nourishing yourself, and then taking a step forward. So these obstacles that feels like everything is moving forward far too slow, it's not like that. It is exactly happening in the correct time here. And the obstacles are there mainly to slow you down. So listen to that. Listen to your mother within. Listen to that and say, okay, yeah, it's time for me to take a break. Because when we burn ourselves out, there is nothing to take from. We need to replenish the well so we can draw more water from it. If we allow the well to dry out because we keep on just drinking out of it and drinking out of it, and got too many people drinking out of it, then there is nothing left to create with. And like I said before, the young it's just at the beginning of the journey. So this is correctly you are following your heart is correct, but the young energy is not that strong just yet. So don't burn yourself out and you will be well. Okay. So that's the reading for today. I hope it was of benefit and I'm wishing you a beautiful day ahead.